Hi friends, my name is Farid Ahmed and I am a certified driving instructor in Ontario. In this video, I will explain you in detail about how to take left turn safely with mandatory observations. After watching this video, I believe most of the questions regarding the left turn will be answered by me. For your convenience, I have divided the road in four parts: top, bottom, left, right. So first of all, we will look at some common intersections about their lanes and some turning rules. So in this video, I have divided the intersection in three types. You can see in the picture, type 1 is the two-lane intersection, type 2 is the three-lane intersection, and type 3 is the four-lane intersection. So the first is the two-lane intersection. As you can see in the picture, two lanes are going bottom to top and two lanes are going top to bottom. Similarly, left to right and right to left. In this intersection, if you would like to go straight, then you can use both lanes. However, if you would like to go left, then you must keep your vehicle in the left lane only. Similarly, the oncoming traffic from the top must be in the left lane to take their left lane. Taking left from the right lane is prohibited in any type of intersections and can cause a serious crash. Now we will look at the second intersection. So the second intersection is three-lane intersection. As you can see in the picture that the two right lane from the bottom to top is going up straight. However, there is a left dedicated lane is marked for the left and only. So here if you would like to take left, then your vehicle must be in the left lane. From the oncoming side, you can see that three lanes are going top to bottom straight. However, only one lane is going left. So the vehicle from the oncoming traffic is taking left must also be in their left lane only. Now, in this type of intersection, majority of the time left lanes are across and in front of each other. Now we will look at the third intersection. So the third intersection is the four-lane intersection. As you can see in the picture, that two right lanes from bottom to top is going up straight. However, this time there are two dedicated lanes are marked to take left turn. So here, if you would like to take left, then your vehicle must be in any of the two left turning lanes. So from the oncoming side also you can see that two lanes are going top to bottom straight and two lanes are going left. So the vehicle from the oncoming traffic is taking left must also be in any of the two turning left lane. In this type of intersection, both left turning lanes are across to each other majority of the time. This type of intersection is restricted with dedicated left turn only. So you can take left only if the left advance signal is on. You can also see in the picture the left turning signal, the whiteboard is there, which also indicates that you can take left when a left green arrow is on only. After you guys know three major type of intersection here, we will look some common rule first before I will teach you further about the left hand. So the rule number one, it's a very simple rule and I believe all of you guys know about it. So the rule is you cannot take left on the red signal in any type of intersection. As you can see in the video, if you have red signal, the traffic from left to right and right to left have their green permissive signals. Apart from that, the pedestrians also have permissive signal across crosswalks. So it means on red signal, your vehicle must stop behind the line. Rule number two. So the rule number two is about advanced signal, or you can say left arrow signal. As you can see in the video, this advanced signal also allow you to take left without any traffic and pedestrians obstacle. If you are taking left until the advanced signal is on, neither the traffic from any side nor the pedestrians have permission to proceed. Rule number three. So the rule number three is about left turn signal board and its restrictions. If you see this left turn signal board on any type of intersection, it means that the left turn on intersection is restricted by the advanced signal. You can only take left when the left turn signal is on. Proceeding into the middle on green signal is prohibited in this type of scenario. So after the common rule, we will look how to take left on green signal. This time I will use the 3-lane intersection because it's very common in city and in most of the road test. As you can see in the video, if you have green signal on intersection, it means traffic from top to bottom can proceed straight without any obstacle. However, if you would like to take left on green, then 3 points you need to understand first. Point number 1, your car should be in the middle of the intersection. Point number 2, give right of way to the oncoming traffic. Point number 3, before proceeding, check the pedestrians on the left crosswalk. All clear? Complete your turn in the left lane only. Now, after completing your turn, check your mirror and blind spot toward right lane. And if the right lane is clear, change your lane to right because left lane is for overtaking. Now we will look about common vehicle position rules. Vehicle position rule number 1. So whenever you take left turn, please always try to take from the middle of the intersection. If you start turning the steering right after the median, it could be considered as a short turn without any proper observation of traffic and pedestrians. You can hit the left median or might take turn into the wrong lane. Opposite of that, if you are taking left turn after proceeding further ahead from the middle of the intersection, this can be considered as a wide turn and you might turn into the wrong lane. Vehicle position rule number 2. You are approaching an intersection on green signal and there is no vehicle is waiting to take left in the middle. Please do not stop behind the stop line. If your signal is green, proceed in the middle of the intersection to do further observations. Vehicle position rule number 3. You are approaching an intersection on green signal and there is a vehicle is waiting to take left in the middle. Please do not follow up behind. It can be considered as an unsafe position to stop and also can cause a failure in your road test. So the best position is to stop behind the line and only proceed when the intersection is clear and the light is still green. After some rules and vehicle positions, we will look again the correct approach to take the left turn on green signal, and after that we will learn about the left turn by different situations. So the first move is to turn your left signal on, check your mirror and blind spot. Now move your vehicle into the left turn dedicated lane. The signal is still green and there is no vehicle waiting to take left into the middle of the intersection. Please go forward into the middle. Now look at the oncoming traffic and their lanes. In the current scenario, you can see there are 3 traffic lanes. Traffic you need to yield first. Let the traffic pass. Now all the 3 oncoming traffic lanes are clear. It's time to check the pedestrian on the left crosswalk. Crosswalk is clear. Complete your turn immediately in the left lane only. After completion of your turn, please check your right side mirror and blind spot And if the right lane is clear, change your lane to right. Now we will learn about the left turn by different situations. Situation number one is dealing with pedestrian from oncoming side. You approach in the middle of the intersection on green signal. You look, there is no oncoming traffic in all the three lanes. However, there is a pedestrian walking on left crosswalk from top to bottom. Please do not try to proceed further or try to go before the pedestrian. It is an unsafe move and considered as a major mistake in your road test. So the correct approach is to stay in the middle and let the pedestrian cross your lane or halfway at least. Now you can complete your turn. Please always turn after pedestrian cross your lane. Do not try to go before pedestrian. Situation number two, dealing with pedestrian from your side. You approach in the middle of the intersection on green signal. You look, there is no oncoming traffic in all three lanes. However, this time there is a pedestrian start walking on left crosswalk from bottom to top. Please do not try to proceed further or try to go before the pedestrian. It is an unsafe move and consider a major mistake in your road test. So the correct approach is to stay in the middle and let the pedestrian cross two lanes further at least. Now you can complete your turn. Please always turn from the back side of the pedestrian. Situation number three, dealing with red signal in the middle of the intersection. So this time you approach in the middle of the intersection on green signal. You look, there is a heavy traffic coming from the oncoming side. You are waiting, waiting, waiting. However, the oncoming traffic is keep coming, coming, coming. Now the time comes, your signal turn orange and red. Now in this situation, please do not wait in the middle. When your signal change to red, the oncoming traffic will stop. And there is a 3 second gap between your red signal and the opposite direction green signal. And this 3 second gap is enough to complete your turn. If you do not move and stay in the middle of the intersection, the opposite side traffic will block by you. This will be considered as a major mistake and a failure in road test. Situation number four, dealing with big vehicles in the middle. You are approaching at the intersection in left lane to take left turn on green signal. However, you see there is a big vehicle like tractor trailer, bus or any heavy equipment is waiting in the middle of the intersection to take left turn. You stay behind the line. In this situation, most of the time your view toward the green signal is blocked because of the vehicle height. Please do not proceed behind the big vehicle or follow up the vehicle because your view of the signal is not clear. And if you do so, then you might complete your turn on red signal. It's a major mistake and failure in road test. So the best approach is to stay behind the line and only proceed in the middle of the intersection when your view toward the signal is clear and signal is still green. Situation number 5, dealing with oncoming traffic taking their right. So you approach in the middle of the intersection on green signal to take left turn. You look, there is no traffic in two of the oncoming lanes, but there are few vehicles in the third lane turning right. Now, in this situation, please always remember that all the oncoming lanes have right of way on you, regardless of traffic going straight or turning right. So please be patient. Only turn when there is no traffic in all the three lanes. Sometime a larger tractor trailer and buses occupy all the three lanes when turning their right. And if you are trying to turn left with those large vehicles, then there is a possibility of crash. So again, I'm reminding you here that all the three oncoming lanes are having right of way on you, regardless of the traffic going straight or their right. Situation number 6, dealing with other vehicle in the middle. So you approach in the left turning lane and see that there is a vehicle waiting in the middle of the intersection to take their left turn. Please stay behind the stop line. Please do not follow up behind the vehicle. Otherwise, it could be the reason of the failure in your road test. Now, after waiting behind the line, keep watching your traffic signal as well as the vehicle waiting in the middle. If the waiting vehicle completes its turn and the light is still green, please go into the middle and complete your turn by giving right of way to the oncoming traffic and the pedestrians. However, if the signal changes to orange or red, then the vehicle in the middle waiting have the right to complete its turn. You please keep your vehicle behind the line and wait until your light turn green again. Situation number 7, taking left turn when oncoming lanes are hidden. You are trying to approach in the middle of the intersection and find out that the left turning vehicle from oncoming side is blocking your vision of the oncoming lanes. In this situation, the more further you go, the more your vision will be blocked by the vehicle. Please do not turn your wheel to the left and please do not try to go further into the oncoming lanes to peek or to watch. It could be dangerous and can cause the serious collision. So the best way is to keep your vehicle wheel straight and wait for the oncoming vehicle to complete its turn so your vision will be clear, or wait for the signal to turn orange and red so the oncoming traffic will stop and then you can complete your turn. 5 common reasons why students get fail in road test on left turn. Reason number 1 is the turning the wheel to the left. This is the most common and I can say number one reason why most of the students get fail in the road test. So you are approaching in the middle of the intersection and turn your wheel to the left while yielding the traffic and pedestrians. Although your intention is not to go left now, but because of the nervousness and road test pressure, sometimes students turn the wheel. Most of the examiner get scared and might think that you can proceed anytime without doing further observations. So please keep your vehicle wheel straight all the time while yielding the traffic and the pedestrian. Reason number 2 is not going into the middle of the intersection. If your signal is green and no other vehicle is waiting into the middle of the intersection to take left turn, please do not stop behind the stop line. Sometime vehicle behind you start honking and want you to proceed further in the middle. This could cause failure in the road test. If your signal is green, the correct way is to proceed in the middle to do the further observations to the oncoming traffic and pedestrians. Reason number 3, not giving right of way to the oncoming traffic. When you are waiting in the middle of the intersection on a green signal to take left turn, please always give right of way to the oncoming traffic. If you are trying to take left turn without yielding the oncoming traffic, then it will be considered as a major mistake and failure in road test. Reason number 4, not looking toward the complete crosswalk. When you are waiting in the middle of the intersection on green signal to take left, after yielding the traffic in the oncoming lanes, please always check your left side crosswalk completely. Sometimes pedestrians are hidden behind tree or any other object, and when you are proceeding, they suddenly appear on the crosswalk. This can be another reason of failure in road test. Reason number 5, follow a vehicle in the middle of the intersection. You are approaching into the left turning lane and see that a vehicle is already waiting to take left in the middle of the intersection. Please do not follow behind. Because if the signal changes to orange and red, then waiting vehicle have the right to complete its turn. However, you are turning on red signal, and this could be another reason for failure in your road test. Finally, although I have tried to cover the majority of the left turn scenario, however, this video is not an alternate of the driving instructor. The majority of the accident in Ontario has been happening on the left turn. I believe life is always more important than money. So guys, please hire a certified experienced driving instructor who will help you to do more and more practice of left turn at different type of intersections. Prepare yourself for the road test with the help of a driving instructor only, because a professional is someone who can do his best work when he does not feel like it. If you would like to learn by me, please contact me on my phone number mentioned here in the picture. Thank you.